Yes, I'm gonna do this with a beer in my hand. In fact, everyone, if you have a drink in your hand, raise it up. Cheers to you all for being here on a Friday night, and cheers to my veterans in the room. We couldn't do this without you. Cheers to Corey and Melissa. Thank you so much, and cheers to the other speakers. Now drink. The end. I'm just kidding. I'm a very nervous speaker, so forgive me for that. So I could tell you about my military history, but that's boring because I speak about that a lot. Just Google me, Dottie Guy. You can find out what I did in the military. What I'm here to talk about is my life after. I will be the first one to tell you I'm kind of a mess. Right now, I'm not working, not in school. I still kind of don't know what I do when I grow up. I mean, I'm 34 and I'm still kind of a kid. I'm single, I live alone in San Francisco, but yet I'm having one of the best times of my life, all because I learned how to get out of my comfort zone. When I got out of the military, in TAPS, everyone has said they really push family. I was a single soldier. I was like, well, looks like I gotta go get myself a family. So I stayed in this relationship after the military. It was very, we see where that one went. It was very average, it was safe, it was complacent, but I wasn't happy. And then I decided to get out of my comfort zone, and I moved to California. I moved to San Francisco, a place where I don't know anyone. I don't know, that's not it either. Womp womp. My slides are not here. My slides are not here. Oh shit. And if you're seeing this, Dad, I'm sorry. I'm swearing and drinking. They're not important. I don't need the slides. We're gonna go without them. They're just pretty pictures. I'm gonna do this. So I moved to California. I don't have any family here. I packed up everything I owned into 2 duffel bags, traveled around the US, and then landed here, found a place to live, and found a job that I hated. But I stayed there because this is what you're supposed to do when you're an adult. You're supposed to work. And then eventually I got laid off, and I actually danced out of the office. I'm not kidding you. I walked, I danced, I did the Cabbage Patch, everything. Because I was like, okay, this is a new thing for me. And then I found myself going back into this life that was complacent. I found a job again. I liked it for a long time, but it was getting stale. And in this time, I met a group of friends who went to this festival in this desert called Burning Man. And they were telling me, it was like, oh, it's like extreme camping. And I was like, oh, like Baghdad? Tell me more about your extreme camping. And I refused to go because my mantra for a long time is, I don't pay to go to the desert, people pay me. Not doing it. And then 2 years ago in 2015, last year, because, yeah, it's her fault too. I was referred to this woman who was starting a camp of combat veterans, and she was looking for resources, and my best friend, Adri, everyone wave at Adri, she's awesome. She referred her to me because I worked at the VA at the time, and I had a lot of veterans resources throughout the community. And then the woman, Claymore, who's hopefully is watching, hi Claymore, she was like, hey, you're gonna go? And I was like, no. And we were sitting at High Knolls First and Last Chance in Oakland, and Adri looks at me, serious as day, slaps a ticket in front of me. She was like, it's yours if you want it. And at that time, I was kind of getting stale at my job because it was not working out the way that it needed to, and I was looking for that next adventure. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. So she got really excited because she'd been trying for years to get me to go, and I found out there's a lot of similarities between the military veteran world and Burning Man. The first rule of Burning Man is don't die in the desert. And as I'm standing here, I haven't died in the desert yet, so I've got that one checked off. And bring only what you need to survive. I can do that. I'm really good at living simply. And then I finally got there and found this world of creativity and inclusion, and everyone there had this common goal, which was much different from the military's, but the military also had a common goal of we're in your desert. I mean, the goal there was, don't die, and there it's be yourself, be your true self, learn who you are, explore, look at art, find these things, and I came back and I felt so energized and felt like this was the best thing I've ever done. So great that I did it again this year. And I even learned even more about myself, and it made me realize that I can jump into situations where I am so scared and so unfamiliar, and I can thrive. So it's okay for me to be the way that I am. I'm okay to be kind of a mess that sits here and drinks beer on a stage in front of people I don't know and is extremely nervous because I'm going to take another sip. So. But I know there's so many other vets who are scared and don't know where to find their place, and they stay in these zones where they're supposed to be. They go to jobs that they don't like, but they do because they have to do it. They don't explore because they're familiar with their settings. And one of the biggest things I've learned is it's okay to be kind of a mess. It's okay to not know what you're doing because you're always learning. We're always learning. And my journey didn't stop with me being a veteran. I mean, I'm a burner now. God, I'm a burner. I'm out, guys. I'm a burner. I'm a friend. Love you too, Adri. I mean, I don't do PT anymore, obviously, but I found friends who love it, and I can interact with them, and I can have friends who are entrepreneurs. I have all these people in my life because I learned to get out of my comfort zone. And my challenge for you all, everyone stand up. I didn't really need you all to stand up. I just really thought it would be cool to do that. I'm challenging all of you to get out of your comfort zone. Talk to someone you never would talk to before. Learn about them. Find out something different. Go out and be you, because it's so much fun and it's a great way to be alive. Okay, I'm done, and thank you.
Thank you, Dottie.